Missoula, Montana, a college town known for its beautiful mountains and bountiful rivers. This hidden gem of a valley is recognized for its arts and culture, bringing people from all over to enjoy its community and outdoor recreation. However, built from the very rails of its crossroads, entities of all persuasions also call Missoula their home. A social worker, a nurse, a streamer, or even the town's celebrity could all be harboring a beast within them. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade and Missoula by Night.
Warning, this episode contains content that may be disturbing to some listeners, including depictions of gore, violence, use of drugs, and mental illness. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to DICEBERG Ahead. My name is Chenoa Reid and you are listening to Vampire the Masquerade, Missoula by Night. With me I have...
I'm Chance playing Faith.
I'm Kait playing Lilith.
I'm Tommy playing Terrance.
And I'm Mary, I play Rude.
Last episode, they were called to court to listen to a message from the Duprees regarding a feral vampire. 3 out of the 4 attended, while the 4th member decided to go to her job.
Gang.
And then left about 2 hours in.
Also gang.
Mm-hmm. Almost committed some arson.
Tried.
And she also led Faith to the edge of sanity.
Sweet.
A call had been put through. Saoirse, I believe, was the one who called Sheriff Harrison. You can hear the rumble of an old engine as the smell of burning oil gets near. Sheriff Harrison, a gruff and swarthy man with dark curled hair, peeling out from his cowboy hat and tanned skin from when the sun used to touch it. He steps out of his old Ford, the smell of alcohol lingering on his breath, and he walks up to the scene. You are left kind of watching over this camp. There is a body in a tent. Saoirse is next to you, and he takes a few steps forward. So what have we got here?
Well, Sheriff, it appears that our rogue kindred has appeared to take on one of those here at the Pavarello.
Right, and what else can we tell about the scene? Did anybody see anything?
Does not appear so. It seems most of the folks here just think their friend had one too many and hasn't been moving.
He lifts up kind of the zip area of the tent, the flap, and he peers in. He's like, damn. Can't believe they thought that was a overdose or something.
You'd actually be surprised what these mortals can do.
I'm gonna have you, if you haven't already, I can't remember last time, roll another, investigative check. So I would say you could either choose intelligence or wits along with your investigation.
So it would be 3 dice and a hunger.
How many do you have in investigation?
3 pips.
Okay, and how many do you have in intelligence or wit?
3 pips.
Okay, so it'll be 6. Remove 1 and replace it with one of your hunger dice. So you'll still have 6, and one of them will be a hunger die.
Okay.
Damn. Just fucking rolled it.
Okay. So that's 1 success, and the hunger dice rolled a 2.
You can tell that the body is just pretty brutalized, like ripped at the neck, The blood coats the inside of the tent. Like, it's been dried. It's not super noticeable, like, at first, but as you peer further in, like, definitely there was a little bit more of a vicious scene.
Yeah.
Sheriff Harrison regards you and he's like, listen, I should probably call Chuck over. I know he was in town today, but if this person is still around, it would be good to have some feet on the ground already knowing what's going on.
Especially since it seems like whoever it is making a point to go for those that nobody else is going to notice. So clearly they've still got some brains.
Some wherewithal, for sure. But kindred like this, attacking so many in quick succession, I either worry for their humanity or their hunger.
Especially since it seems like they're going more for the kill than the food.
Seems that way. Anyway, and he steps aside and he pulls out his cell phone. Rude, you are on the sidewalk by the side of the road with Chuck. You just saw Lilith and Faith get into a vehicle. Are you guys joining?
Do you want us to come with you?
Absolutely. Get on in.
It's like a sedan, so there's like another row of seats in the back.
Okay. I can just imagine him like shoving into Faith, pushing all the way into the corner and being like, yes, please.
Faith is recovering from her panic attack.
She's not recovering all night.
Chuck's phone rings, and he picks it up. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. And he peers out the window. Right. I'll be there in like 30 seconds. And he hangs up the phone. And he looks over to you, Rude, and he's like, seems like the feral one has killed.
Oh, shit. Who did he hit?
Some homeless guy, I think.
Ugh.
The sheriff is over there right now. Hey, Faith, Brick, can you just take us up the road a little? Just over by the POV Center.
Faith's not saying anything. She's just like white gripping the like
Just a 1,000-yard stare out the window.
Do I still have my bow and arrow? I assume, yeah. A little thing. I want to like cock it and be like, we're going hunting.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Gotta figure out what's going on first, though. We can't just, go in crossbow blazing. Things out,
Love the energy, but maybe don't cock that in the car. Please.
You heard her. No cocks in the car.
Sip.
Okay. I hear you.
All right. And he's like, Brick? And Brick just kind of like looks over to you, Faith, and shrugs. Like, we could drop him off, right?
She does not say anything. She is white knuckle gripping that seatbelt thingy.
Oh, the handle.
The handle.
Damn, I fucked Faith.
Yeah, you guys pull up a few blocks. You turn onto Orange and head over to the POV Center. Doesn't take you very long, and you pull up into the parking lot. You can see Sheriff Harrison there with his old Ford trucking. There's a couple of other authorities that have been called at this point, and you can see Terrance and Saoirse as well. And they seem to be gathered around a tent that is pitched up. Chuck gets up and gets out of the car. I think Brick is going to wait here for a minute with you, Faith.
As soon as everyone's out of the car, she's going to be like, go
home
go
now,
we need to
please.
leave.
Too freaking bad.
Time to go.
We got other plans, bestie. You're getting out of the car.
You definitely feel actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it this a moment.
You're gonna what?
We're making this a moment.
I'm gonna have you draw a tarot card.
Oh, to see if they stay or not?
No.
Okay, good, because
This
they're
is-
coming out of the car.
This is the feeling. This is gonna be like their psychic ability getting drawn. I'd like to think that was Lilith. Okay.
Pick a good one.
What should be
It's death.
Yeah.
Is that really such a thing in a tarot deck?
Yeah, death is a card.
2 sticks.
2 of wands.
2 sticks.
I didn't see the word.
Sticks is crazy.
2 sticks.
Okay, don't put Little B near a tarot deck. Oh, look at the pretty stars. There's some sticks.
It's just the tower every time.
Okay, so 2 of Wands is trust your own power. Basically, this card dictates no one is forcing yourself to burn yourself out. You don't have to follow someone else's golden rule. The ball is in your court in this instance.
Damn, you should listen to this card in real life.
Yeah, you're telling me, girl.
Distinguish between your own intentions and others and work step by step.
Damn, that
So-
card read you to filth. Get
You're
out of the
feeling
car.
like you have
Out of the car.
you're building more control right now of your situation. You're gaining some peace
There's
in
no
order
peace
to
to
make
be had.
a decision
Not
that
with
you
me
feel
around.
good within yourself.
The control is everybody is finally out of the car.
Yeah.
And she sees an out.
You see a moment, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, we can go.
But you do feel a pull towards the scene, not necessarily towards the supposed murder, but it feels there's something in the air, you know.
Yep.
Heading out of the car.
Yeah,
Strutting
and then I'm gonna go up to the passenger side window and I'm gonna knock on the door.
Hope is gonna scoot to the middle seat. Lock both.
I'm gonna
Waits
knock
in the
on
car.
it. Brick's gonna roll the window down.
He opens it like an inch.
Oh no.
Get out.
I'll be there momentarily.
Okay, then I'll just stand here and wait.
Okay.
Brick rolls up the window.
No, I have my fingers.
He rolls
You
it
lose your
a little
fingers.
bit, so it's just enough to just hold him.
My hand is there. You can't leave.
This is unfortunate.
And I'm gonna put it's the hand that I have my cut on.
Ew.
You're just bleeding on the
That's
It's
nice.
our blood oath. We're stuck.
Brick looks back to you and he's just like, where did you find her?
She can afford to lose a hand. Let's just.
I can hear you.
No, because literally that happened to me on the last day of junior year. I slammed my finger in my dad's Jeep door, and he started driving away.
You should have seen the finger. The nail fell
Damn,
off.
do you remember my finger? My thumb? Was it your thumb?
Yeah.
It was a
Damn.
pointer finger, I
We
think.
should have been best
Yeah.
friends. Dude,
We should have been
I-
bonded
we
over
still
our...
can. I slammed my finger in my car door, and it was disgusting.
My pointer finger was the one my dad tried to take off, and then when I was little, the only thing I ever stole was candy from a store, and my mom found out, and then she drove me back, and I slammed my car in the door, and she told me that was Jesus' way of telling me I was wrong.
Dang. Well, my hand is in the door, so
Don't tell me that was
Tell me
Jesus'
what
plan.
it's Jesus' plan.
He's
to turn me
like,
this.
Jesus wanted you to crush your hand.
Guys, I can't keep my hand up that long.
She's gonna side eye the situation outside the car.
Yeah, you can
Am I in
observe.
this situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's gonna get out the other side.
Okay. You get out the other side, and you'll do what you will if you're just going to wait on the outside or walk over. Chuck and Rude, however, immediately start to head over to the scene.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys approach Terrance and the sheriff. Chuck and Harrison regard each other, and they start discussing. Rude, you smell werewolf blood at the scene. It's overwhelming, assaulting your senses. You feel flashbacks wave over you.
Oh no.
You remember what it looked like and what it smelled like to see your family torn apart.
Think like Vietnam flashbacks.
I'm gonna have you roll a willpower check.
Oh jeez.
This is dice equal to your willpower.
Do I have any will in this body right now?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
God.
Rage day.
Damn. My willpower's 3.
Bestie.
You are like a baby. Like what, 6 months, 8 months? Two full term.
2. That's why I'm kind of freaky.
It's crazy.
What's the success on willpower?
6 or more.
That's 3.
Okay. So you do not go into a frenzy. You do not gain any more rage.
I'd probably just get a little green around the gills, maybe, or just
Yeah.
drop color.
Yeah, but you're holding back some anger. You can smell human blood. You can smell werewolf blood as you're walking up to the tent. Chuck looks over to you and he's like, "You all good?
I'll be alright.
Seem a little sickly."
Yeah. Did we have any werewolves in the POV that were registered?
Not that you know of. No.
Do we know anyone that would know? Werewolves will hardly ever
possibly.
leave a pack, but
You could check with the local packs to see.
yeah.
You can also roll another investigation check if you want to do your own check.
I'll do a little Scooby-Doo sniff around.
Either intelligence or wits, and then investigation.
My composure's a 1.
That's fitting.
I would not call you composed in any way. Again, you attempted arson and aggravated assault in the same night.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got 1 success. 7.
Okay. There's definitely werewolf blood in one area of the tent, and not the individual isn't a werewolf.
Okay.
I think that's all you can glean.
Yeah.
My awareness is death. Do I just... Am
Oh.
I just aware that they're dead? Or...
You get an extra dice when you're rolling an awareness when it involves
a death person? Dead person?
Dead, probably, yeah.
Okay. It just says awareness death, and I was like, do I just know that they're dead? That's literally all it says. So do I just know like a little bit extra that they're dead, or
Yeah.
can
If
I
you
do
wanted to
something like
strut up.
vampire-y and I can see the moments of their death?
I think that probably not that, but you do get an extra dice, which
Like, I
would
can't
be able
do, like,
to.
like a monk moment.
I don't think you
You're
have
not
any
Wednesday,
skills
okay?
to do that, but you're more than welcome to strut up and take a peek. Did you want to roll an awareness and intelligence?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 3 yeses, and my hunger dice is a 3.
Okay. So that is 3 success.
Okay.
You take a peek in there. You can smell immediately like human blood. And you can also smell a little bit of werewolf. You only know this because you're friends with Max.
Yeah.
So you have like the hint of werewolf, but you can better pinpoint where it's coming from. Next to the body, not very far, is a pile of like blood. It initially looked like it pooled as a result from the mauling because there's blood everywhere, but you can tell by smelling that this is regurgitated werewolf blood. There's an acidity to it, like somebody
Oh, like
threw
someone
up.
threw up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking for a hurt werewolf. If something
Maybe.
hurt or
Maybe.
dead.
Possibly.
Unless, is regurgitated blood something that people can do if they're not hurt and it's their own blood?
No. Well, you know that this is a kindred. You know this is a vampire. So the facts that you do know is a vampire killed this person, and the vampire threw up werewolf blood.
So they also hurt a werewolf, and vampire hurt.
Do you share with the class?
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm really good at keeping secrets. I'll walk around, and then I'm gonna point at the blood, and I'm gonna say, and this is why you guys keep me. That's puke. And the pukey blood, werewolf. Case closed. And I'm gonna walk back out.
And the sheriff is like, well, I don't think that the case is closed. We still have a kindred that's around.
Don't bother with that one. I've treated her before. There's just no reasoning with that one.
Set in her ways.
She'd have to have ways to be set in for that.
I can
She's
still
just
hear you.
young.
Oh, she's new.
So if it's regurgitated werewolf blood, we've basically got a feral that is hungry for anything at this point.
Sounds like it.
I'm just gonna like crack my knuckles. That was me a couple weeks ago, but I've gotten it down.
Hey, could
You
be.
get some side glances.
Rude, have you heard any werewolf attacks in the area recently?
No, not that anyone's really told me. Nothing at least big enough to get my attention. Ideally, that's what the alpha's job is, but most people just usually report to me because I'm actually here and present. But I haven't heard anything about people getting picked on. Or attacked.
That's what's got me worried. I'd like to think this is just a random feral, but
Not if he's already
something's
had
going
werewolf
on in the
blood.
back of my head here.
Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. I have a theory.
Yes, young childer.
Thank you. Also, name is Lilith.
course
What
it
if this person who's turning like feral, like me, right? Vampires, and they're using like they're stealing werewolves. Has anybody lost a werewolf?
I think that's next steps for sure.
'Cause
On the
that's pretty smart.
investigatory.
Hi, I'm Lilith, Lil Bean. I run a podcast.
Sheriff Harrison.
Good to meet you.
His hand is very calloused, like he was a working man. Oh. Wipes it off. Well, Lilith. Seem fairly new to the court.
Yep, unfortunately, but we're figuring it out as we go.
Well, I just urge my caution. These feral vampires can be unpredictable.
Well, that's why I got this, and I pull out my little crossbow.
It's like shit.
See, it's
All
pretty
right.
nice. I'm gonna kill somebody.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is the ghost of the man who's passed here?
You don't see a ghost of this man.
Do I see any ghosts nearby?
You do.
Wonderful.
You see a woman. She has long, dark hair, sort of tanner skin. She looks like she might be native. But she is dressed in a hospital gown. And you can just see her watching in the distance, over the scene. But she definitely knows that you can see her. And she's just paying attention at the moment.
Saoirse, would you mind keeping an eye on things here? I've got some questions I need to ask one of our friends over here, and I'm gonna go towards the ghost.
Is this because you
All
have
right.
Oblivion?
I have Oblivion sight.
Yeah.
She immediately thought, besties! Twinsies!
I also sense the unseen. I have like 3 different abilities that let me see and talk to dead people.
Yeah. Faith,
Yes.
you can hear this conversation for sure. You're not out of the loop from this distance. Your phone starts to ring during this encounter.
Do I have the number saved?
It is Clara Lamont.
Who is that?
She is the keeper of Elysium. She is basically
Party
the right
bitches.
hand to the Dupree. Her main domain is the Wilma. She's the one that holds court
Oh, right.
and hosts parties.
Yes. I do have that. I'll answer it.
All right. You pick up.
Hello?
Hello, Faith. I have an assignment for you.
Oh.
I've received some reports from Lord Xavier that a young kindred, sired by Mr. Cafes, could use your guidance to the ways of the Masquerade. Although Cafes is responsible for the childer's actions, It seems the relationship is strained at the moment.
Oh God, is it me?
Faith is gonna... her face is gonna go even more pale. Which is already less than flush. But, alright. What can I do to help?
Well, it seems Miss Crowe isn't, too keen to rules at the moment. It appears she killed a witch. A human. With knowledge of the Masquerade, but under Xavier's and Lucian's protection.
Wait, they actually killed somebody?
Man! How? This is pre-game.
That's troubling.
I don't know what squabbles are taking place in the Tremere domain. That's for them to sort out, but just do your best to make sure she knows the rules without overstepping too much into Kafesa's domain.
Will do. I will look promptly into doing that.
Alright, let me know if you need anything and report back with any updates.
Alright, thank you.
And she hangs up.
Can I have heard that conversation?
I think you're
Because
a bit
I'm so-
too distracted with the body at the moment.
Okay.
But
I'm trying to find out what my power does.
mm-hmm.
It's premonition. It's an aspect power.
Okay. You close your eyes and kind of find your zen moment. And you focus in on the area around you. You get a flash of a cardinal. And then a crow chases it away. You see darkness. And then the very slow gleam of water on the ground. You can hear drips of water as well, echoing like if you were in like a dark cemented tunnel. You hear it far off, though it's really hard to see anything at the moment. And then you can smell blood.
After that snap of vision, Faith is gonna walk over to the group around the tent.
They're still just discussing, and Sheriff and Chuck are being like, well, I think we should start dispatching people to have a wider net. I know it has already been called in the Camarilla to keep a close eye, but I think we need to pull some reinforcements onto the street. And
I believe
Sheriff is like, all right, that sounds good, Chuck.
we need to go underground.
Harrison kind of gives a glance, like a little bit worried. Underground?
I believe we should check the sewer system. Not necessarily the one under the main area, but I do believe that there is some activity of import in one of the sewer systems.
Honestly, you be my guest if you guys want to decide to go down there, but I've heard
Cub's gonna frown.
stories.
That was not what I wanted to hear.
I've heard stories of the Nosferatu that live down there.
Nosferatu. They're not the friendliest guys, if I remember. They don't even get along with the
No.
court, typically.
Not really. They're on good terms, but not speaking terms, if you know what I mean.
Sounds like my kind of people.
And Chuck is like, well, I'll go with you. And Harrison's like, I think I'll stay up here.
Do you have a flashlight?
I can...
Does anybody have a flashlight on
I'm
them?
sure somebody does.
Most of us have night vision, but
Yeah.
Also phones.
Damn, guys. Sorry, I didn't come prepared.
Loser.
Comes with a crossbow, but nothing else.
anybody got a flashlight?
You didn't even bring a cell phone.
No.
Even I have a cell phone. I mean, it's like a flip phone, but...
I'll just
Still
go back
got
to my
light.
place. I'll just go back to my place before we go down to the sewers.
Yeah. Guess we can look there. Did you, have a vision? See her?
I did. It didn't tell me much, but I believe that once again, it's in the sewer system.
Alright. Well, I'll trust your guidance. How does everybody else feel about that?
I'm ready.
I need some nose
Like,
blunts
I'm
and
ready,
maybe a
but-
change of clothes, but yeah, I can do that. I've already made some calls to the packs. They'll get back to me if they find someone missing.
Sounds
Do I see the regurgitated blood?
good. You do, yeah. You see the blood in the blood pile, and
Do I discern the same thing that they did?
go ahead. You can roll an intelligence or wit for your attribute, and then for your skill, you can roll investigation. If you want medicine, that might be one as well, now that you kind of have the smell for it and heard what has been discussed about it, or awareness. Any sort of like mental or like perception check, it might give you a little bit different information depending on what you're looking for.
You got this. Nice. Damn.
I got a 9 on a blood die, if that matters. But then I got 3 successes.
Hey, why do you have 2 blood die?
Because his hunger, Faith's
Because-
hunger went up when you stressed them out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, she'll never admit it to her dying day, but she likes to eat when she's stressed.
Yeah.
So how many total was that?
Total successes?
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
Including blood die?
Including the
Yeah,
blood
4.
die, yeah. So you gained the same information that Lilith did. This is regurgitated werewolf blood, and you pick up on the same acidity. However, I feel like you have more knowledge about what this acidity could mean. There are certain blood curses that might lead a vampire into a hunger frenzy. So it seems like it's a blood illness or a blood curse that might have been either before they ingested werewolf blood or because of the werewolf blood. So they're afflicted in some way. Like this Kingdred is not well.
Well,
He's not well.
And there's some type of mental manipulation, not just necessarily choice of action.
It's possible. Yeah. But as a frenzy, there would be more of an urge to seek out some sort of way to rid their hunger.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the blood and I'm going to
Put it in your
taste
mouth.
it.
Okay, yeah. You put it in your mouth.
And I'm gonna use the blood sorcery, a taste for blood,
Ooh.
which allows me to discern target information about blood potency, resonance, and recent feeding, and can also identify them as a kindred ghoul or mortal.
Ooh, okay. Werewolf blood. It's not very good for you. Not very good for Kingdred. It doesn't taste great. It's like sucking on some sort of like volatile weed. Like if you just like went into your backyard and you found like a prickly weed and you sucked on it, it's just kind of like harsh and puffy and inflammatory. It is bitter, but it's like just
could have said better.
rough. And you get like a wave of basically battery acid from like the acidity of this blood. You can tell that this is a blood illness. You're not too sure what it was brought on by. The blood potency of this Kingdred, however. So this is a Kingdred. Blood potency is 3. And by the werewolf blood that's in their system, since that would be the most recent quote-unquote feeding, you're tasting the vampire blood that this vampire threw up.
Can I discern if the werewolf blood was more recent than the victim?
It's much older.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So they fed on this person and then threw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it didn't work.
Well, I'm going to walk back over to the others. Looks like this
You also just watched Faith stick her finger in and look up
we're
some
judging
blood.
quietly, but it's there.
Hey, badass. What'd it taste like?
It was awful. It was probably very awful.
Faith will definitely grimace at that question. It's not a preferred habit of mine, but it seems like we are dealing with a potential blood illness. I'm not sure if you're more familiar with those. She'll ask, are you there? No? Oh.
You go to look for Terrance.
Saoirse is
here. Yeah.
I have wandered off.
Mm-hmm. You turn around and Terrance is a little bit down the street talking to themselves.
Okay.
But Saoirse is there. Do you turn to her instead?
Yeah, I'll give her the same information. Do you know anything more about potential blood illnesses that could cause this?
Well, I don't think we've had any recent reports within the past 50 years of any blood illnesses. Like, we saw some in New Orleans, but it's been a while. I mean, it could be brought on by a couple of things. Drinking unclean blood. I mean, werewolf blood in itself could probably cause a blood illness if exposed too long enough. And then there's also curses that could make the blood acidic to vampires. Their own blood acidic. But I haven't seen any of those curses for a very long time. And we're going to cut away to Terrance.
Welcome to this episode's intermission. Take a moment to go get some water, go grab some food, and come back. Or you can just listen right through. Our intermission is dedicated for giving you important messages, ad swaps, or letting you know about any of our collaborations. It should only take 2 minutes, so you're welcome to skip. We'll see you on the other side.
Hello, listener. Did you know DICEBERG Ahead has a merch shop? Acquire some sweet nerd shit to represent your favorite TTRPG podcast. We have a hoodie, beanie, a cap, and stickers, with more to come. Follow the link in our show notes below and order today. Or else.
Here at DICEBERG Ahead, we are proud DICE affiliates with our friends at Die Hard Dice. Distributed in over 100 local game stores, Die Hard Dice has something for everyone. From unique polymer and metal dice to dice trays and accessories. Within their care package that they sent us, I received the set Spring Court for my character Amori on Emergence, a sparkly green set with a swirl of pink. Head over to dieharddice.com and get 10% off your order using code DBA10.
You walk up to this woman in a gown, and she doesn't really say anything, but just kind of looks at you at first.
Well, greetings, fair sister. I see you're still standing vigil.
Yes?
What can you tell me about what's happened here this terrible evening?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that human is dead.
Clearly. Have you been standing here long?
Not too long. I usually don't leave St. Pat's for a long time, but I, familiar with the Masquerade, as you call it.
Did you get a chance to see when this happened?
I mean, I could feel the disturbance. Although I didn't see much, whoever did this, they can't be far.
I'm glad it's not just me who's thinking so. Would the Oblivion ability Where the Shroud Thins be helpful here?
Do you know what that does?
Yes. And by yes, I mean I have it pulled up here.
Wonderful.
Because no.
Yes,
so I can
no.
determine the density of the local shroud. I can learn whether ghosts or kindred with the right ceremony can cross between worlds here. How difficult the uses of Oblivion abilities would be, and whether mortals would be at risk or not.
Okay.
I do not learn the cause of the shroud's condition, simply what it is.
Okay. One, you can tell that this person who's before you is still tied to something. So not as simple as a spirit who's passed on.
Okay.
And second, I think you can feel the regular what's the remains of people who used to walk the streets here. And then obviously like the hospital, but nothing that would be too extreme or out of the ordinary. I think you notice this person's situation more than you notice
that
like
she's
disturbances.
tied to something rather than being just a regular ghost. So the fact that she was brought here means that whatever she's tied to was here. Our victim, were they native as well, did you say? No.
Probably just some regular white guy. Not to be insensitive.
But if she was drawn here, she was drawn here for a reason. They said they never really leave St. Pat's. Do I recognize them from St. Pat's? Or is that kind of one of the situations where there's so many there, it's hard to pinpoint?
There's a lot of people there, like
dead
patient-wise, dead-wise, yeah.
Okay.
It could be one of Ophelia's.
That was my next thing, is
Yeah.
I can see if Ophelia knows this one or not. It's
possible.
I think that might be a good route to go to.
But she looks to you. I can hear them talking about the sewers. I would be willing to go with.
I would appreciate the help. First, though, I think we should see the body back to its resting place.
Sounds good.
I'm going to head back to Saoirse and the others. So, what are we thinking? What's it look like so far?
It looks like we're probably going to be taking a trip into the sewers.
It's also possible that it's a blood illness.
Well, the good news is if it is, I should be able to track down what it is and if it can be fixed.
That sounds good.
Down to the sewers. Have I seen the Nosferatu in this area yet? Not yet. I've seen Nosferatu before.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Especially New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be my first time with the Nosferatu. They're an odd clan, but they're not completely without reason, although I've definitely heard some tales about the ones around here.
Maybe an offering would be good.
We're thinking on the same lines, Saoirse. Let's get back to St. Pat's with the body, and we'll move our game plan from there.
Let's say we reconvene in about 30.
Yep. And if we're going to the underground...
There's a few locations to enter in.
Yeah.
There's one in the Wilma, I think, actually. One under the Wilma, like really close.
Yeah. Yes, there is. So, yeah, let's meet at the Wilma and say about 30 minutes.
Oh. Sounds good.
Works for me.
Well, you got something to say, little ass?
Nope.
All right. And he looks over to Harrison and he just tips his cap. Harrison tips his cowboy hat and he gets into his Ford and drives away as they're
By the way, I
starting
called
to-
Ophelia to pick up a corpse. Has
Yeah.
the
You see
gotten here yet? Yeah.
Yeah, you see somebody come up. It's one of, I would say one of her ghouls. She doesn't like to leave St. Pat's.
Yeah,
so.
no, that I'm well aware of. I'm going to ride back with them.
Before we leave the area, I'm going to use heightened senses. I guess this is an at-will effect.
Wonderful.
It says it increases the acuity of all of the vampire senses, including doubling the clarity and range of sight, hearing, and smell. And the kindred may magnify their senses at will, sustaining the heightened focus for as long as they desire. Occasionally, this talent provides extrasensory or even precognitive insights. These brief, unfocused glimpses may be odd premonitions, flashes of empathy, or eerie feelings of foreboding. The vampire has no controlling over these perceptions, but with practice can learn to interpret them with a fair degree of accuracy.
Okay. You activate this while you're at the crime scene.
Can I specifically see if I notice any, like, weird things, like people or individuals, like, scurrying, hurrying away, hiding,
Yeah.
being
That's a good
sus?
Do we see sus people?
Are there sus people around?
Do I get a sus vibe?
There are definitely people that are gathered around this area, some of them homeless. And I think you can pick out from the people who have lingered, some of them also might be kindred of the court. Just kind of watching and observing, and you recognize some of them from being around.
But no one like scurrying away or hiding or
No.
being sus. Okay.
I think you'll take notice of one specific kindred, though.
Okay.
Just because you don't see them very often. He has dark hair that's been swooped back. He's wearing like some nicer clothes, like business casual suit-esque attire, pretty much all dark. So he's definitely got some money. I don't think you've been formally introduced to him, but he is just kind of watching and paying attention along with everybody else.
Interesting. I'll just eye him from a distance and just kind of watch his behavior.
Yeah, he's just watching everybody else as well, seeing who's interacting, watching Harrison leave, and he watches as Terrance and Saoirse get into the Medmobile and leave towards St. Pat's. I think Chuck and Rude, unless they had anything else to do, are probably going to go post up. So he's watching, he's just observing everything else unfold.
Okay.
If you want, you can roll kind of like an insight. Let's see here.
Sure.
So it would be insight as a skill. And how about composure? Let's do insight and composure. So it's not as obvious that you're watching him.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Damn.
Good lord.
Um,
Faith said, I may have broken down last time, but I'm a
We got it
survivor.
together.
Yes.
you can tell.
I took my meds in the car.
Woo! Medicated pod. You can tell that after a while of watching him and trying not to be very noticeable, and you're getting like vibes off of him, he's also watching Lilith, but more intently than everybody else.
Fair.
Ew, that's creepy.
Valid.
Keeping an eye on her, more specifically.
Damn.
Given the chaos she causes, I don't think this is a bad thing.
Listen,
You got the whole town out trying to babysit your ass.
I have.
The pains of a new vampire, I tell you what.
Oh,
It's worse than a toddler.
you'll find out. You'll find out.
Lilith, are you going home?
No,
You decided not to.
no, I don't need to. I realize I have everything on me that I need.
Okay.
Got
Except for a
kinda nice.
flashlight.
I only wanted the flashlight because I wanted to like duct tape it to my crossbow to make it look more legit. But I'm fine.
Steps. Steps. You're new to this, you know?
Yeah, I'm new to being a killer.
A killer.
Teddy bears.
I have information
maybe.
that says differently.
Yeah, well, that information can suck it.
Faith, what are you doing?
I
I feel like Lilith is just kind of waiting by the car.
I am. I'm just like, so are we walking to the Wilma or are we driving? Do you need to walk? You look like you need to walk. I can be incognito. Pull his hat down a little
She's
bit.
gonna size you up for a moment before she's gonna walk over to the car and pull an umbrella out of the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna open it and then just start like walking towards
The Wilma.
the Wilma.
Brick notices. Do you want Brick to go with you?
Yeah, I'll bring him along.
Okay, so he turns the car off. And I feel like Lilith is like, what? And
I'm like,
okay,
This
we're
was such
watching
a nice car.
Pull his hat
and
down a
gets
little
out,
bit
yeah.
more.
And he starts following you and walking with you. You notice as soon as you guys start moving, that other guy in the crowd also just kind of walks away.
After we get like a block or two away, like as we're crossing the street on the up side of the sidewalk, I'm gonna like trip into Lilith and like knock your phone out of your hand or some shit. And then like as you go to bend down for it, I'm also gonna bend down with the umbrella and just like kind of tell you what I saw.
Okay.
So don't freak out, but you're kind of being watched.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Faith, and I'm gonna be stone cold serious.
You can do that?
For once in her life.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look Faith dead in the eyes. I'm gonna say, "What do you know?"
About?
You know.
You a cop?
Yeah.
You woke up.
What do you know? Why are you now being so nice?
I know more than you probably want me to.
Go ahead. What do you know? Spit it out now.
Everyone has to have cards up their sleeves. I'll reveal that information at a later time.
Okay. But he's not gonna leave us.
Well, that will make for some fun, I suppose.
But just remember, and I'm gonna hold up my palm.
Faith's gonna just kind of dead-eyed stare at you.
Brick side eyes. He just gives like a little glance to the side.
She's all about the pinky promise here.
We're blood bonded.
Yeah, we literally are. So.
We'll be fine.
Oh no, we will.
Within the laws of the court.
We'll see.
No.
No.
No, unfortunately, we won't see.
I'm gonna glow a little bit more than normal.
All right. Are you in some sort of emotional distress?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna glow a little bit more than normal.
The anxiety meds are wearing off.
What is it with your
Yeah.
characters and being walking mood rings?
Cause I'm just like that.
She's got to wear her heart on her sleeve.
And if
or her sword.
I don't.
Or her skin. Which part of her glows
I've
is
literally
red?
only done it for 2 characters. Okay, so I'm gonna glow a little bit more. Listen, I was fucked up, okay? And I'm gonna do the things that I want to do. And unfortunately, right now, you're along for that ride. And that's why that man has clocked us. I'm not sorry for what I'm gonna do or the things that I'm gonna do. You can use whatever card you have up your sleeve later. But right now, unfortunately, you need me. And you know it.
She's gonna side-eye you so hard.
I know you do.
I repeat, Delulu is the Salulu with this one.
Need you like a cancerous tumor on my
You
uterus.
just made me stress pop my flip-flop.
Faith is gripping her toes so hard right now.
Toes are gripping.
I want it on a t-shirt. You just made me stress pop my flip-flop, and it's just a flip-flop that's like broken.
Do I see the guy that Faith was talking about? Okay.
No, you look back and
He's not there?
no,
Okay.
and you don't see him.
Girl, is someone blessed and cursed with foresight? You do not want to fuck around and find out.
Wait, you have foreskin?
Writes it down.
Oh.
Has foreskin.
That's the only notes for session 2.
Love that. Faith's just gonna continue towards the opening.
Okay. You guys all meet up at the Wilma. Terrance, did you take any extra steps while you were there, or just getting some blood?
So, while we're there, I want to talk to my wonderful lady friend here, Ophelia. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's the...
Yeah, she's
corner?
downstairs doing an
Yes,
autopsy.
I got the names right.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that while she does the autopsy, I just like pick up a liver and start munching on it.
Probably, yeah.
This is just a normal occurrence.
Yeah.
Just pop down for an evening snack, gossip,
And
the
she's like,
besties.
You know, I'm going to need some of that for toxicity report, so don't take all of it.
There's like one bite taken out of it, and they just put it back in. I met a ghost while I was out and about.
Ooh, do tell.
I'm going to give her the description of our native friend.
I see.
I get the feeling she was connected to something there, but I couldn't quite place it.
Oh, I might know who you're talking about. Girl came in about 2 months ago. She was hit in a drunk driving accident. She's in a coma on 2. Carmen Camille, I think is her name. I see her on occasion. She's pretty involved with the Masquerade. But from what I've heard, she was a hunter.
Her knowledge may come in handy then.
Why? Is she following you?
Yes, she's agreed to join us. The seer seems to think the underground holds clues to our recent rogue.
Ooh. I wonder what kind of spirits are lurking around down there.
Leaking. I'll have to let you know, but first we'll have to deal with the living. Have you any interactions with the Nosferatu here?
God, no. Wouldn't want to. Completely
proud
honest.
of that fact.
Yeah. I heard a story once that Maisie went down there, Ms. Dupree, when they first established, and she doesn't really talk about it that much, didn't say any specifics, but that there just won't be a problem, so something happened for sure, but it's their domain, so anyway. Opens up a sternum.
Ooh, let me get a bite of that before you use all of it.
She cracks it.
Take a little bit of lung.
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing. It seems our rogue may be afflicted, we don't know for sure yet, by a blood curse.
That's interesting.
It would be the first one in this area in about, 50 years?
That sounds about right. Yeah. I wonder what it tastes like. Anyway.
But it also means we may have new players in the field. Let me know if the ghosts have anything interesting to say, and I'll let you know who I find underground.
I'll whisper to my web.
Have a fun night.
You too.
I'm sorry. I feel like me and Camille are like tea besties, like night nurse besties. We come with all the tea, like...
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Mm-hmm. You're like, you'll never believe what I heard this ghost say.
And she's like, they're technically having an affair, but they're undead. Something like that.
And they were roommates. Well, 2 mates, but... Anyways, off to the Wilma we go.
Yeah, you grab a couple extra blood bags as peace offerings.
Yes.
And you head to the Wilma. Underneath the Wilma is rumored to be an entrance to the old steam tunnels under Missoula. This is a real thing. There were steam tunnels underneath there. I don't know exactly what kind of nefarious history it has, like maybe Seattle did, but I do know that it goes through pretty much all of downtown, and they're fairly short in terms of height, like it's about 5 feet by 5 tall, so some of y'all will be doing crouching once you enter into the main areas of the steam tunnels.
Before we go in, has anyone here had any previous interaction? I was not using my accent at all in that last conversation with Ophelia.
It's fine.
It's okay, your white girl comes out for the goss.
Has anyone here had any interactions with Nosferatu previously?
I don't believe so. Not recently, anyways. And not in this area.
No, not personally.
I know you haven't. Chuck?
I mean, not really.
In which case, if I may recommend, I may not have dealt with these Nosferatu, but I have had some familiarity with other members of the clan in other cities. If I might recommend, I take the lead here.
Sounds good to me.
So, just to let you know, I just sent you some stuff over Discord.
Yes.
I guess with my level of aspects, I can also see auras with my heightened sense.
Ooh.
And there's a whole, literally 25 different color aura chart.
I mean, you can tell that there is a ghost around you guys. Somebody following along.
Okay.
Ooh, this is fun.
Yeah, it's like a whole ass shit.
Yeah. I mean, you can also tell by the bright and vibrant aura around Rude that they are a werewolf. I mean, you already knew that, but you can see it now.
I learned your secret.
The one you were holding so well.
Is that what I was doing?
I feel like Lilith's aura is really weird.
Yeah, probably. I also have a question.
Yes.
Am I not a blood curse, but I just have cursed blood?
You don't have cursed blood. You have a blood curse. Yeah.
You
So
do
your
essentially have
blood,
that
your
thing.
blood that's in you
Yeah, is cursed.
is not cursed.
It's not.
but
I
you have a curse
Okay,
that was used with blood.
got it.
Yes.
But it didn't, like... So, like, I'm technically not a blood curse, but I was
Cursed.
cursed with blood.
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
No, in my head, when you guys were like, there hasn't been a blood curse in 50 years, I was like,
Yeah.
am I not a walking problem?
You're not real.
I mean, you are, but not that degree.
Lilith, how are you feeling right now? What are some emotions going through your head?
I'm excited.
Excited?
Yeah.
Are you... What about some of your darker emotions?
Ooh.
Are you afraid? Are you angry? Bitter?
I'd say, I feel like it's probably going to be bitter. I feel like 90% of the time I'm going to be bitter.
Okay. So Chance, you do see strong aura, some sparkly aura emanating from Lilith. There's a mix of like browns and reds, as well as some violet, as excitement is like reaching out.
This chart
You can
does not
tell.
get
You
nice.
can tell too that
damn.
Chuck is really calm. Just watching his aura, I'd say it would be conservative, like kind of lavender. You might be able to pick up on some of Rude's emotions as well. Probably some anger. What's a current emotion that you're feeling?
It's probably just going to be a constant state of just low simmering anger, but right now, he's probably just a little tired.
Yeah. So
Because
there's
he still goes by like daytime hours, so this is well past his bedtime.
just an EP
Question.
yes.
Because the tunnels are like half my height, can I just shift into a wolf to walk easier?
I believe you can.
I have what's called the Rite of Dedication, which is free, and I can just basically shift without wrecking my clothes. So I imagine, like,
yeah.
any given day, I could just turn into Big Wolf.
And you just shift to 4.
It's just like a big, normal timber wolf, basically. So he's
Yeah.
got his whole conscience. It's not going to be the full power of, like, a moon transformation, but it'll help him get through the tunnels easier.
Is it
Yeah.
going to be a good idea to have an animal with us, though, going to the Nosferatu?
I mean, they can smell it's a werewolf, probably. But you're leading, so...
Yeah, you don't see what's going on behind you. Push forward.
You think I can't turn around?
Now to stick up your ass.
I'm gonna have
Girl, you're gonna
Terrance-
get beat in this damn tunnel.
And we're just going to leave you.
I'm gonna have Terrance roll. You can do a streetwise, awareness,
An investigation?
investigation would work.
Wonderful. If I don't have any hunger, do I still roll a hunger die?
No, I don't think so. No.
Y'all having a little snacky?
Does wonders.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh! 1, 2, 3. Success.
3 success. Okay. You're navigating through. You're taking the forward approach. You can hear some distant noises, just clanking and clambering. You can hear footsteps on top of you as you guys are walking, seemingly following a street line. But there's some old markings on the walls that are kind of like leading you further, like red spray painted. And you get to a point in the tunnel, and you can see little drips of blood. You can smell it in the water. You think you're going in the right direction.
Okay.
And I think everybody else would probably be able to smell the presence of blood.
That darkness, it's got a smell.
You know?
Does it smell anything similar to what we smelled at the crime scene?
It definitely smells like human blood.
Delicious.
Yeah. Maybe it was remaining off of the person, or another Nosferatu kill. And you can hear clambering off in the distance.
Given that I've dealt with Nosferatu clans before, I imagine they're all very secretive, very underground, all this deal. Would I know any, like, correct ways to approach the clan so as to not offend?
Well, having a gift is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that would be a net neutral by just entering the domain. As per the Masquerade, declaring your presence to the leader before, acting within their domain is probably a good call.
Yep.
So as long as you go into it with confidence and respect and immediately, like, announcing yourself, then they should
We're trying to find the boss so we can announce ourselves so we can do other things.
Yeah.
We're not hunting right now. We're trying to find where they are.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's probably going to be your best bet, is to find the main warren within the labyrinth of the steam tunnels.
I was gonna say, can I go ahead and roll perception just to, like, try to keep an eye on things?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I do the same with my heightened senses?
Yes.
Also, girl, I'm in a damn cocktail dress in the sewer. I should have changed.
We could have changed.
So sorry, babe.
Rude, what did you get for wits and awareness?
I got 2 success.
Okay. You can definitely smell the presence of Kindred, I'd say.
So we're definitely getting closer, if anything.
Yeah. You're getting deeper.
I got 4 successes and a crit.
Damn.
Ooh, what'd you crit on? Was that a hunger die or
just a
okay, a
normal.
regular? So a crit counts as 2 more successes, so it's a 6 technically.
Damn. And then can I also do intelligence and awareness?
Yep.
Sweet. Take your things out of there.
Oh, sorry. This is my dice tray.
Okay, wow.
Sorry, my fat fingers are struggling.
Wow.
Great.
I got a 1.
1 success.
So do I just see?
It's dark. You can smell the blood, but I feel like you're focusing more on keeping your feet out of, like, the water in the middle right now. You're like, these are nice shoes.
I look too good.
Yeah.
Can't get my
As
crossbow
for
wet.
Faith,
Constantly
I feel like
pulling up your cape.
yeah. I feel like you'd pick up on similar things to Rude. You can smell Kindred nearby. You can see specks of orangish red trailing further down into the tunnels. And you can hear the slight eerie whispering of disembodied voices as you are approaching closer. You don't think anybody else can hear them. That might be just a you thing. But it's definitely, like, very prominent, the amount of souls around. And Terrance would pick up on this as well. There's a dense amount of human souls deeper as you go.
I see dead people.
Yes.
You're hearing him.
Wait,
too.
I also see dead people. So do I hear anything, or because of me, am I just seeing darkness?
You got darkness, babe.
Damn. But
You're
I
too
can
focused
see
on keeping
in
them
darkness,
shoes.
technically.
Yeah. It's just dark.
It's just the darkness is dark.
The darkness is dark. Like, you can see the walls and shit. But
I'm
And
there's
for
saying,
some
yeah.
reason, you grabbed, the $400 cape you bought.
I'm really trying to keep the aesthetic going.
You had your streamer money that you needed to spend on something cool.
You
so.
brought your Ren Fair cosplay.
Yeah. As you guys are walking through, there's sort of a moment of silence. Terrance, you're leading the pack, and you can see Camille appear in front of you.
Oh!
I think they're here. And then she disappears.
I'm just going to put a hand up to hold up everyone behind me.
Everybody stops, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Word.
Word.
You can see in the distance reflecting eyes start to appear deep within the tunnel. Kind of like bats in a cave, but instead of like red reflections, they're pale white and green. You can hear the slight skitter of footsteps on the cold floor and scraping of nails along the wall.
Damn. So we got company.
And Terrance is gonna go. We greet the clan of Nosferatu and the elder Mistress Rosalind B. We bring an offering and ask if we may investigate your territory for a rogue vampire who threatens the Masquerade.
There's a moment of silence as the
I'm gonna have Saoirse
footsteps.
hold out the bags of blood.
You have her do it. You're like, here you go. She's like, okay.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
my ghoul.
Yeah, she is. But it was just funny. You're like, you do it. You do it. The footsteps that were approaching stop, and you can hear the scraping silence, and a voice peeks out from the darkness. You wish an audience with Mistress B?
We do.
Follow us. And you just hear a slight tink, tink, tink as it leads you through sound, obfuscated by shadow, deeper into the tunnels.
Hold on.
I'm gonna whisper to
I don't need to
myself.
use that.
How do I become a
I have the ability to sense the unseen, but they're leading us. I don't need to see them if they're invisible right now. I
you can
trust
feel them. It's Kindred for sure. And even though Chance can't see them, you do have the aura of a faint aura of a group of Kindred ahead of you. Not the same as the
How many of them
feral.
are there?
You can feel about 5.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Roz.
5? This is about to be a fight.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
If you behave, it won't be.
I am tis but a child. Continue on.
Lilith is the type to bring a crossbow to a negotiation.
Yeah. It's under my cape. Nobody can see it.
You guys are led.
Maybe for the first time, because we're in a dark ass cave.
You're led deeper. And you get to these iron wrought gates. Luckily for you, the ceiling also begins to open up. There's a little bit of a slope. And it opens up into a wider room. There's old furniture down here, a rug that's basically just been pulled apart by rot and like wet.
Not the wet.
Within this chamber, there's different areas that shoot off from this central chamber. And within a very dimly lit brazier hanging from the ceiling, and a few other sconces, you can see the Nosferatu that led you here. Hairless, otherworldly. They have scars that are pulling at their lips. Their ears are elongated. They're ghastly and gray. Some of them are wearing very small bits of clothing, but most of them have elongated into monsters like unseen by the human eye in decades.
This is going to be an odd question, but can I roll to not be bothered by this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, can I just choose to
You
not
can-
be bothered?
You can roll composure with...
Honestly, I think because of who I am, I'd probably just be like,
Etiquette, maybe?
Etiquette, yeah. Etiquette and composure.
I honestly, I think it's from Terrance's years and years of treating both human and vampires alike that
Yeah.
they've seen so much horrifying shit that the Nosferatu is just another Tuesday.
I mean, you can be unbothered, Lilith,
That's
if you want to.
a
I'm
crit
basically
and a
just like
success.
fangirling.
You're like, this is so cool.
This is the best thing
How
ever.
many success?
A crit and a success. So
Wonderful.
3.
Yes. Unbothered. Composure is met. You're not staring at them weirdly. They don't take notice that you're being like, ooh. As for Lilith, she's over there like,
I did a podcast on you guys a week ago.
She's over here being like, this is what I thought vampires were supposed to look like.
yeah.
You'd only ever seen the Van Helsing when it comes to vampire movies.
She maybe went out and saw the latest Nosferatu, like Christmas Day, like I did.
I did, yes.
I'm going to choose not to look at any of them.
I think you just look forward.
So you're
and
just
pass.
staring at the ground.
Yes, that's
The one that spoke before looks towards Terrance. I will retrieve the mistress now.
Many thanks.
And he kind of like very creepily walks. It's very like elongated steps with like a little hunch. And he basically crawls into a chamber far off, and you guys are left here with the other 4. Along with the noises of footsteps, you can hear them coming back, dressed in very old Victorian garb, torn and moth-bitten, as shreds of it is just beginning to fall apart. The frills on the neck are starting to warp, and Mistress Rosalind B, in her grayish form, walks into the room, and she's like, "Hello, darlings. I don't often get visitors." Her teeth are like gnarly and serrated, and her eyes have gone pale at this point. So what do I owe the pleasure?
Terrance is going to take a knee. Greetings, Mistress Rosalind B. My name is Terrance Monroe of the clan of Hecate. These with me are Saoirse, my personal ghoul and assistant. We have Rude, a local werewolf in charge, making sure balance is kept. This is Lilith, a new vampire who was recently turned that is still learning the ways of the Masquerade. Our seer,
Faith.
to whom has led us to your area, and this is Chuck, one of our local peacekeepers.
He tips his hat.
We've come seeking permission to travel through your lair in search of a rogue vampire who threatens the Masquerade. We believe they may be carrying a blood curse. And of course, we would not come here without an offering.
Ooh, thank you for your offering. She has a ghoul grab it for her. Interesting that you brought a werewolf down here. You feel cramped, do you? She looks over to Rude, who's still in wolf form.
Still in wolf form, just, trying to keep a head down, sitting.
So this kindred who ran away from home, wandering within my tunnels, probably won't get very far. I'm sure this is something that we can handle, but as for blood illnesses, would like to keep my clan clear of it.
And that is precisely why we have traveled down here. I myself am of the medical profession. If anything was to happen to one of your clans, I would be happy to assist in healing them.
That's good to know. Very cordial of you. Well, I haven't noticed or seen anything myself, but we do have scouts in the far-off reaches of the labyrinth. I can send a guide with you. You can attempt to hunt him down.
That is very obliging of you, Mistress B. Thank you.
Of course. Next time I do prefer my offerings alive, but in this instance, since we're on meeting terms, it'll be fine.
I will keep that in mind for the next time should I need to travel through your wonderful domain.
A seer! I don't think I've met a Malkavian in a very long time.
Hope will give a humble nod and keep her eyes lowered. I have not come and met you yet. I do apologize. I'm newer to the area.
Well, do you see anything in my future?
I can divine that for you if you would like.
She approaches you.
Tarot card.
You can pull a tarot card if you want.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Give us a good one. Sticks.
It's giving
The world.
wizard. Oh. 4 of Pentacles. What did you call these?
They look like cookies.
Cookies
Penny
and
would have
sticks.
been a
So we got
better-
cookies and sticks.
Listen, I see half of the card.
4 of Pentacles is understand your talents. Don't play the role of the hero or the loser. Say goodbye to bragging and moral cowardice. Your strengths and your weaknesses have special value. You see in front of you, as you close your eyes, visions of the dark labyrinth. You see shrouded in darkness a feral vampire creeping within, and then you see flashes of Miss Rosalind B, her own future as foretold. You get the feeling that her and her clan are not going to grow unless they begin to work together with the other clans of the Camarilla. They've been sheltered and pushed away for so long. They are, one, missing out on opportunities, but also they might be missing out on things to come. You get an amount of doom if she continues to hide away within the sewers instead of making appearances.
So I'm going to take both your hands when I say this.
After the vision
You
passes,
need to get out more.
Please.
she's going to meet her eyes.
It's like staring into a blind person's eyes. Like, they're not focusing on you. They're glazed over, but they're
Attentive
open.
of your...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm afraid that your clan's inaction may enact its crumbling if you don't potentially participate with the dealings of the surface.
Ooh. Well, that is spicy, isn't it? I bet one of the Dupree told me to tell me that, huh? They've been trying to get me to join for decades now, though I haven't seen them in years.
While I do work closely with them, I am largely unaffiliated with any political party at the moment, so I wouldn't press anything that I didn't truthfully see.
All right, seer. She kind of gives you a glance. She doesn't seem offended, but she doesn't like what she's been told.
Yeah.
That's about as good of an answer as you can get in that one.
I mean, I did ask for a premonition after all.
It has good fortune for you if you do participate. And I mean, participation can be any way you prefer to. You don't necessarily have to abide the wits of others.
Are you saying I should write a letter once in a while?
Visiting family is nice, I suppose, every once in a while.
Family. Anyway, you guys have a mission to go on.
Damn.
I'm gonna be a little butthurt she didn't talk to me. I'm gonna be like, she fucking talked to everybody else.
She has not regarded you pretty much at all, yeah.
I'm the one that's like,
To be fair, we literally introduced you as a baby who doesn't know
Brand
how
new.
to
Yeah.
behave.
I'm like,
You still got the price tag on you somewhere.
Anyway, this is, one of my childer. She gestures to one of the Nosferatu that were with you within the tunnels. They used to call him David. Right now, we just call him Screech.
Dang.
That's an awful replacement name.
You should hear him.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, please don't. Not in these tunnels.
Greetings, Screech. Your knowledge is greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
She is she's like Gen 8, right? Or older?
I would say, if those Victorian clothes were her clothes when she was alive, is she old?
She is a Generation 10, but she was embraced by the looks of it probably in the late 1800s.
Damn. An oldie but a baddie.
Screech is with you now. Everybody else disperses. Mistress B takes her leave. And you are left to your own devices searching within the tunnels. Screech takes the lead. And unless you guys want to have any other conversation while you're walking, we'll fast forward a little bit.
I'm going to attempt to explain to him what I saw in my original vision. See
Who's
if
him?
Screech.
Okay. I was about to say, what I was going to ask was ghostly, ghosts, dead people. What am I seeing? What am I noticing?
You see a lot of just pale individuals pacing.
Did I notice that anything special when Mistress B came out?
Maybe there's more presence of spirits around her.
But nothing like following her or anything specific like that?
Nothing specific, I'd say.
Nothing suspicious?
Yeah, nothing suspicious.
Okay.
Just the regular goings-on of fragments of ghosts.
But like, I gotta get tea for my Gorley.
Yeah. There's a lot. It's like they're on a loop. They're just wandering, lost. Ooh. You do see some older...
very Fields of Elysium.
Yeah. You can tell some of them were victims, and a handful of other ones were probably from the original steamworkers within the tunnel. Much older attire.
Oldies but goodies.
Yeah. And Camille is also with you.
Right, Camille.
Yeah. And she's just kind of walking along. And you were talking to Screech.
Yeah, I was going to the best of my knowledge, explain to him what I saw, even though it was very brief, and see if that might help him echolocate. I don't know. He screeches, so.
Oh, like specific locations in the tunnels that you saw, like in your visions? Okay. Yeah, he takes that into account, and he just kind of looks over and he's like, we can retrace our steps a bit. They probably came in closer to the Pavarillo Center. That would be on the western side of the tunnels. Follow it back that way. I'm quick at it, though, so you better keep pace. And he begins.
He just starts sprinting.
Naruto running through the cave.
It's like crawling on all sides.
Ew.
Very Japanese horror movie.
You guys reach towards the other side of the tunnels, and you can hear what sounds to be like munching. Slurping.
A munch without me? How dare.
And as you approach, as the light hits this individual, you can see what looks to be a man. He has blonde hair, dirtied with blood. There's blood all over his face. His eyes are bloodshot. His clothing is filthy but modern. And you can see in the reflection of the light as he is gripping a rat and feeding on whatever he found within the tunnel. And as you approach, he looks up to see you all, and you get this eerie and unsettling feeling as he begins to lurch towards you.
Nice.
And that is where we're going to leave the episode off.
Zombies, great.
Something. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to Missoula by Night. We will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Background music for this episode is provided by mynoise.net and Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG Ahead content, follow us on our socials and Patreon, or visit us on our website at dicebergahead.com.